Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Tuesdays with Dr. T. Today I'm gonna have like a very short video because I am getting ready for another upcoming launch that we are doing for ATSBD. So that means anybody, if you are from Bangladesh or if you are a Bangladeshi living abroad, but you want to do the program in Bangla, then I'm offering something for them. So stay tuned for that. But today's topic is a little bit on autism diet. So recently I have shared the 5 strategies that I implemented for my son. And then I had over 172 comments on why do I choose to let go of rice? I mean, what's the problem with rice? Why rice cannot be doing? Why do I do for grain free? So here's the thing. That's why I thought I will make like a small video and share with you guys if you have questions on that. So first of all, the diet, hashtag the autism diet, the diet that I follow and teach is a modified GAPS with Ayurveda. Okay, so it's an Ayurvedic version of modified GAPS. Why do I say modified GAPS? I say modified GAPS because I do not follow the full GAPS protocol. Because first of all, it's very, 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 very hard to do. I don't know about you. If you are successful, kudos to you, but I am not that badass as you are. Okay, so feeding a child broth like soup for many months is near about impossible and to some extent kind of torture, because I couldn't do it for myself, and I do not follow anything that I cannot do for myself. I try to be very just and fair in whatever I'm trying to feed my kids. If I don't eat that, I don't force them to eat. So the reason why we have to be grain free is because grains are, first of all, even if they are gluten-free grains, they are sprayed with pesticide, they are sprayed with glyphosate, they are sprayed sometimes with chemicals to increase their production. They are GMO in nature, 100% of them, unless you get like a farmer to grow your own sorghum, your own millet. You probably have the GMO version of millet going on, because 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when we were a kid, the grains we ate, those were not sprayed with glyphosates and all of these things as much as it is sprayed now. Now we have billions of people in the world, and to sustain the food need, they have to do something like this. They have to make sure that the crop is pest resistant. So that means they are tinkering with the genetics of the crop that they are growing. And when you tinker with the genetics of the crop, the body doesn't know how to digest that thing, because the body knows to digest rice in its earliest form if it was not GMO in nature, if it was not sprayed with chemicals and sprayed with stuff. And also if your child's body has the enzymes to digest the food. So here's the thing. Even though rice is gluten-free, whether it's brown rice, whether it's wild rice, it's black rice, I don't care. Rice is full of starch. The other problem about grain, even though gluten-free grain, is the starch content. Okay, so rice is full of carb, full of starch, and starch is a very hard carbohydrate to digest. Your child's body needs to have amylase, your child's body needs to have cellulase, your child's body needs to have so many different kind of amylase enzymes that break starch, that often is not present in the right amount in your child's body. And your child's body might have deficiency in other biochemical markers, in other biochemical instrumentations. So which is why, even though grain, as in rice, being completely fine and awesome gluten-free substitute, it is still not recommended by me, because it is still grain, it is still sprayed with glyphosate, it is still sprayed with pesticide, it is still GMO in nature, and it is still very high in starch, which your child's body cannot digest. So when we cannot digest starch, what happens is the grains that you are feeding, you're feeding your child, those have something called gliadin. So gluten Free grains also have gliadin, and gliadin is also present in gluten, obviously. So wheat gives gluten and gliadin, and the other starches often have gliadin. So let's say your wild rice, your black rice, your red rice don't have gliadin. Suppose it still have starch. So starch is high amount starch. It is hard for the body to digest, and then what happens is there is a blood sugar crush and a spike, right? So with anything that is high in sugar or high in starch or carbohydrate, there is a blood sugar spike. So when the child's blood sugar spikes, the child keeps on producing cortisol, stress hormone, and insulin, and that stresses the body, and it creates a very big ground for inflammation. So if these are not enough reason for you to stop rice, I don't know what it would be, because what is that thing about rice? I have no clue. Why do you have to feed your child rice? There is quinoa, there is vegetable, there is chicken and fish and beef and meat and sausage and so many things that you can make or buy organic. These days, it's so much possible to not feed your child grain and to still see your child being healthy, being completely, well-being wise, very much doing good. You don't have to feed your child rice, whatever kind that is. Okay? I hope this video helps. And as for the announcement, please do make sure that you remember to read the description. We have already launched our Ramadan promotion, and even though Ramadan is not started yet, but I have started giving that promotion about 2 weeks in advance. So until the 27th of Ramadan, you will have 33% of extra of everything that 6MD offers. So our 6MD program is a 6 months container, but when you join in Ramadan, you're gonna get 2 months extra coaching. You are gonna get 4 one-to-one calls, 4 one-to-one calls with your coach for updates and troubleshooting and things like that. You will have 2 follow-up calls with your dietitian to ensure that the diet is being structured and customized to your liking, and also 1 call with your mindset coach. So we are giving 7 extra one-to-one calls, which we never gave before. The last 5 years that I had 6MD, I never gave 7 one-to-one calls to anybody. So this Ramadan, it is your chance to come and get autism recovery, brain development, success for your child at extra. Okay, so if you are somebody who have been following me for a while, who wants to join the program, now is the best time, because you're gonna not just save money in the long run, because you invest only one time in the program, you follow the program, go do it for 2 years at least, because then the results solidifies, okay, so that your child doesn't go back to regression. You give the brain enough time, the body enough time to heal, because here's the thing, your child is not goat or a cow that you're gonna push, give them growth hormones and get them ready for, I don't know, slaughtering. I don't know what that is. So human babies need time. Human brains need time. 2 years is the least that you can do. And specifically when you are seeing results, when your child is speaking, when your child is sleeping, eating, pooping, communicating, sharing their needs, you don't need anything else. And certainly you will have to go grain-free to be able to get those results. I will see you in the next video. Make sure you read the description and get on a call with me. We can discuss more about you joining the program, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.